Hi guys, I hope you're doing good. So I have an update for KJ about what she's been doing. Basically, she went manic as usual and decided to go post all over her Instagram and I think this is Instagram and Facebook, I would imagine. So I'm going to read these and you tell me what you think because as far as I'm concerned, this chick needs to stay off, you know what, the sniffing and the alcohol because I'm telling you, this manic bullshit that she keeps doing is only getting her in trouble more. I love it for her. Anyways, so here comes some bullshit because we all know KJ likes to lie. She'll take one truth and spin a whole story, and it's all bullshit as usual. So she says, as a cousin of Christine Brown told me today, Kody is burying himself with bad decisions and this won't end well. And how would this cousin know that exactly? The cousin that doesn't talk to him anymore? Just wondering. Kody's biggest fears are poverty and being arrested. Kody's increasingly erratic decision making and blatantly fraud before the public will not go unnoticed by law enforcement. What about your fraud, KJ? Remember when you ripped off the Ronald McDonald House? Remember that? I remember that. What about what we did to Letitia? What about that? Just wondering. Kody likely purchased the bigger home to pledge loyalty to Robyn and to keep her from leaving him. See, she doesn't even know. She likes to run her mouth and make up scenarios and states her opinion as fact, which we all know it's never fact. She has no sources. We know this. She likes to come up with her fake sources, which in my opinion are the voices in her head. Kody and Robyn are both intentionally defrauding and A-ing the women and children through the show. Really? So why is the show still going on? And why aren't they arrested, KJ, you big fat fucking face in your mouth? It drives me insane. That mouth, girl. Wow. TLC's finding an malignant or narcissist A of this family. At what point will viewers wake up and realize this is dangerous? You know what? Why are you trying to shut a show? You're trying to shut a show down that you are literally making thousands on with your bullshit content. I still don't understand how, because it's all lies. It is all lies. And for you to sit there, you cannot sit there and call people ABUSIEV, malignant narcissist A of the family. You can't do that. That's defamation. I hope they sue you too. You definitely deserve it. This isn't your first rodeo with being sued either. This is what, your 7th time now being sued because of that fucking mouth? Yeah. After this past week researching bullshit and speaking to former members of the Apostolic United Brethren about Kody Brown's escalating A behavior toward the women who left him, please note this situation is not funny. Who the fuck's laughing, for one? That would be you. You're the one that talks about ABUSC and RAPE with a smile smacked on that face. You love it. This shit turns you on. You're a predator, Katie. You should be in prison. Mocking Kody at this point truly downplays the severity of his and danger his ex-wives and children are facing. Where is all this? I'd love to know, because you're the only one saying this. And I'd love to know where you're hearing this, because if this were true, the police wouldn't be involved. And if you in fact do know this is true, and he is doing these things, you need to report this to police. Yes, you do. Because you knowing is disgusting. And you're allowing a crime to keep happening because you knew and you didn't do nothing about it. Kody has intentionally purchased a home in the name of a trust to attempt to avoid creditors and child support. Oh my God. That's not true. But anyways, he's seeking joint custody of Truly to avoid child support. You don't know Kody. You don't talk to Kody. You don't talk to the kids. No one will talk to you from the Browns because you're an asshole. They don't like you. So quit lying. If you care about the safety and well-being of the family, please not laugh at Kody's behavior. Be fearful. Men in this cult have been known to take drastic steps to intimidate women into giving in. Wow. Women have been severely aided and even unalived when attempting to hold men in this cult accountable. This is serious, not funny. Yet you're the one that keeps poking fun at Kody's hair, his hairline, his curls. Meanwhile, he is a complete double of your husband. So I find that fascinating, considering you're in love with your husband and he's your handsome man, right? He's your old bat, but yet Kody's gross, disgusting. You think he's disgusting. You think he's nasty. Yet he's exact replica of your husband. And again, if this were true, you need to report it, or else you will be held accountable, which you rightfully should be. This bullshit, I can't even read the top part, but so No has partially funded his, I don't know what that says. Oh, Kody has partially funded his wealth by selling weapons, sometimes illegal through gun shows. Really? And where's your proof of that? Because again, he never got arrested for that. He never got shit for that because you lie. Kody is well armed with many semi-automatic weapons. He is known to carry guns with him, and that's allowed. That's not illegal. So what is your problem? Just because you don't like guns doesn't mean the rest of us have a full suit. You know that? Kody has not changed, as the women continue to claim. Kody has always been used verbal A and intimidation to control and A his wives. So that's how he's Aing them from his mouth? So he's not physically harming them like you're trying to put out there. Good to know. He has used physical violence against his children. This is not funny. This is why polygamy is illegal. And again, they are not in polygamy because he's only married to Robin. The other 3 left. One of them's got married. One of them ended up getting a boyfriend. Like, come on. Kody and Robin tried to rejoin the church a year ago. Really? Then she says, per my sources, and they wanted new wives. Why do you lie so much? You always get caught from people like me. Don't buy into his lies that he will never take more wives or that he's lost his religion. Kody has no power without his religion. He never give that up. But he did. And you know this. You know this, that he did. He's not in that religion at all. None of them are. You need to stop your lying. Christine suing Kody is extremely rare in this culture. Women barely ever take legal action. Well, laughs on you, because look what she's doing, right? When they do, the men often use the court system to aid the women further by filing tons of motions and attempting to intimidate the women into dismissing the case. So how is that A? How is that ABUSE when they file things? That's not. Girl, you need to, watch what you say. When they go to trial, the men often win because the women have been so aid and are unstable after leaving the cult. Really? So she's suing him, not backing off. So what you're spouting at the mouth here doesn't even make sense. Kody's best friend Kyle just won custody of his children, despite being a convicted domestic A and member of a cult. He won because his ex-wife suffered severe trauma after leaving. This trauma resulted in alcohol dependency, numerous arrests for DUIs, and multiple suicide attempts. Kyle hired the former Attorney General of Utah that didn't prosecute Kody to represent him in the case. Mark I don't even know what the hell is that. Shirtfluff further aid Nicole and is still fighting for the safety of the kids. She's been sober 5 years and the court did not care. Do you remember when you got that DUI because you were drinking and driving and you almost killed someone? I remember that too. Yeah, I do. For those asking recently about my lack of coverage about the Duggars, this is simple. I refuse to give publicity through reporting. You're not a reporter. You're a fucking YouTuber that lacks integrity. Among many other things. Reporting to children in the family that continue to profit off their fame. Really? That's why you were trying to profit off of Amy Duggar. Yeah, remember that? Didn't go so well for you, did ya? Well, blatantly ignoring the elephant in the room of the S and physical A in their home. I will not be covering softball interviews of any of the daughters that refuse to address the A and continue to remain in A marriages. What marriage, mouth? Point that out. And again, you need to call the police because you seem to know all this shit from your so-called sleuthing, reporting, and people giving you information, which I call bullshit. So you need to call the cops or else you get in trouble. My heart aches for the sisters emmed by Josh. No, it doesn't. You completely ripped their lives apart by talking about them and re-victimizing them. That's what you did. You got off on it. Yes, you did. Joy admitted recently to being S and her horribly A husband refused to let her go on antidepressants. That's a fucking lie. That was never mentioned and that was never said. You're a liar, as usual. The healthcare of women and their choice between them and their doctor, their husband doesn't get to decide. Support survivors of the IBLP that don't shy away from the harms of the cult. Don't help fund the delusions of the Duggars as long as they refuse to address the real issue. The real issue here is your mouth. Yeah. So don't help fund KJ anymore. Please stop watching her. Watch me. Watch anyone else who covers this woman. Please do not give this woman a view. She don't deserve it. What this bitch deserves is jail. Absolute jail. Austin Forsyth, don't let your wife die by ask for not treating her severe postpartum depression. Again, do you want to get sued again, mouth? Do you? Because you know that's not true at all. That is not what happened. That's not what was said. And you know that. You just love to run your fucking mouth. Stop with the interviews acting like mental illness is her fault. When did he do that and say that? She has a chemical imbalance that won't show up on a test. Medication isn't a Band-Aid. This is an illness that, left untreated, can lead to S or harm to your children. Stop getting her pregnant and use a damn condom. Wow, man. You're really sitting up on that high horse, huh? Joy is clearly overwhelmed and has not dealt with her childhood trauma. Joy bravely shared her S thoughts and depression only to be made to feel like it was her fault that she couldn't fix herself. Andrea Yates' husband had the same views on medication and PPD as you. Katie, you need to disappear. You need to go away. You're not a reporter. The shit that you discuss is disgusting. And your lies are so gross. And everyone knows you lie. That's why you've lost viewers. That's why you've lost subscribers. And that's why your whole 7M lawsuit, they're going to win. Yeah, you know that. So you're trying to grab onto whatever you can to make yourself money by lying. Right now it's Sister Wives. What happened to TikTok? Oh, right, you were laughed at that. Wow. And I've got a little clip here for you guys. So this was a part that Llama Girl had missed, and I found it kind of interesting.
I have to use different words.
Uh-huh.
Hello, friends. Please help me by
You don't have friends. Stop lying.
tapping and getting me to 10,000 so that I can get on for you. Okay.
There we go with that disgusting swallowing again. I hate this.
Please get tapping, everyone. Please hit tapping, and share this live.
Why? So you can get more money for ripping people off and ruining people's lives? You're dangerous. I'll never forget what you did to my son and I. And I'm going to keep coming for you until I get an apology or your ass is in jail. Because that's what you deserve.
Because I haven't been on TikTok in a while, and so I'm not getting the kind of I don't know. They're not getting pushed out, and I don't know if people just stopped paying attention, but
you lost all your support on TikTok because of the shit that you do and say. Okay?
I'm not gonna the problem with
spit it out, Katie.
Sheena and Bree and these hanger-ons that have attached themselves to Gypsy right now is that these are brand new people in the live.
So this is KJ pure jealousy. She's jealous of anyone in connection with Gypsy Rose because she was for 5 years, y'all. 5 years.
This is the Blanchards. And what they don't recognize is there are literally a trail of bodies that are behind the Blanchards that have been used and abused.
A trail of bodies to me sounds like unalived people. What are you talking about?
And discarded and they are using Bree and Sheena and Crystal and these women to discredit and bully.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I guess that was it. It was just a few minutes. Anyways. Yeah, I can't stand this woman. It's been a nice break not having to talk about her, so I'm glad that she fucked off somewhere because I can't handle much of her. I will continue to keep uploading videos and stuff of anything new that comes up. Oh, I missed something. So there, yes, the court case. Where is it? Right here. So the motion summary judgment has been moved to January 6th, 2025. Yeah. Now, at first I was a little upset at that. I'm like, are you kidding? This is never going to end. But then I realized, and I asked questions and realized that the reason why, because remember, guys, Amber Stavik, 7M's lawyer, she has cancer. She's going through hell right now. She doesn't have time for this bullshit. So she asked for time, and she got it right up into January. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll meet you in there. Bye.